ballooning, why we drink champagne after ballooning. There's actually a reason that has to do with that. And if it ain't true, it ought to be. All right.
She's like, she's a Tazi. Okay.
So in the 6th century, the Chinese had done some drawings of what looked basically like a balloon. And if you go back in textbooks, you'll see it. It's nothing like what we fly, but they were made out of paper. Well, there's a pair of French brothers in the late 1700s, about 1783 or so. They came across those and were fascinated by it. So they built them a model paper hot air balloon in the shape the way the Chinese did it, and they held it over a smokestack. They brought off their flies. Works. So naturally, they got bigger, they got bigger, they got bigger. So they got to the point where they're ready, they think they're ready to fly man. Before they're going to do that, they actually picked 3 farm animals. Keep in mind now, they put it on a pallet, and they actually used kind of a damp straw because they didn't know it was the heat that made it rise. They thought it was the smoke because they've been doing this off the chimney, right? So anyway, so the first airborne folks was actually a duck, a rooster, and what was it, a duck, a rooster, and a goat. So these animals anyway, so off they flew. So they're getting ready to fly man. And
Oh, wait a minute, I think it was an Aggie. A goat, a rooster, and an Aggie.
I'm looking for the lowest form of life on the planet. After a duck, it was an egg.
I thought it was more that they were going to go and then they were going to use a prison. They were ready to fly man. But you kind of needed the king's consent to go do anything. So they went to the king, and the king said, go use some prisoners. Because they didn't think it was going to be survival. Really, this is a true part. Right? So at that point, the king says, well, you better go get some Aggies because, you know, these prisoners, they're expendable, and the Aggies are even more so, but so they weren't going to use Aggies. So anyway, there was a guy named de Rozier, okay? Jean-Pilatre de Rozier. And basically, he persuaded the king, said, look, if this is successful, it's going to be a big deal for France. So maybe I should get the plot. So one of the brothers, the Pilatre brothers, and de Rozier, Pilatre de Rozier, they actually on November the 21st, I think is the day, but it was in November 1783, town square, they inflated this sucker, and off they flew. And they were successful. They lived through it. So they started doing this all the time, but now they discovered where the champagne comes in. They discovered, if you can imagine, nobody's ever flown, right? So they're landing in the Champagne countryside of France. First of all, the people believe that they might not even be from Earth. Put yourself back in 1780 mindset. That, you know, some thing comes out of the sky made out of paper, crashes into your vineyard. Number one, you don't even think they're from Earth. You're after them with a pitchfork. Number two, then when you do discover they're fellow Frenchmen, now you're pissed because they're tearing up some vineyards. So they discovered that they would carry a couple of bottles of the local sparkling champagne with them and offer it to the landowner, which is a huge deal. That's what we do today. We really carry the champagne to appease the landowner and to bring them a part of our social activity. But that's where the tradition came from. Interesting enough also, Jean-Pilatre de Rozier, his middle name is Pilatre. Pilatre is a root word for pilot. And I shit you not, that is where the modern word for pilot comes from. It comes from his middle name because he was really number uno. Now we have brought it forward some whatever it is, 200 and whatever odd years, and we've added a little more. We've added a balloonist prayer that goes with it. And after I complete the prayer, then without using your hands, you got to grab that with your teeth, and you got to come up and you got to chug. Sorry, that's just the way it goes. And they go take pictures, no hands, hands behind the back. That's just the deal.
Oh my Lord!
So we're toasting to you because the winds have welcomed you with softness. The sun has blessed you with its warm hands. We have flown so high and so well that God has joined us in our laughter and set you ever so softly back to Mother Earth. And that we say cheers. Now we watch it.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Oh, no. You can't be putting your hands down on the ground. No, this is a balance deal. This is like, if you got big boobs, sorry, you fall face first into the champagne, you know? You want to get closer? I'll get a little closer. There we go.
This is a backwards help with our hands.
You use the better hand? Here, I'll hold your hand. Go ahead. We're not going to let you come on. Go ahead, come on now. Don't be loud.
But you don't let me go. Bite it, okay?
You gotta chug it. Don't laugh while you chug it. Don't be dropping it. My God. Oh my God, you gotta swallow it. Keep going. You're doing good. Go. Oh, don't let it come out your nose. That's going to be bad, too. Holy cow, it's going to be bad to work.
Remember the hotel?
We've got a great picture. It'll be good for the church newsletter.
Don't worry, we'll send it to the former students. Say, see what that education did for you? Oh, shit. Don't take in the foam, the white stuff now.
That's what makes it come up.
Okay, that's oh my God. Now you're making something. Now you enjoy the rest of it. Now get up and give me a hug. There you go. There you go.
Y'all better come make me laugh.
You what? Robin needs to make
And where my Aggie shirt too?
Laugh so hard.
I peed my pants. I thought